First of all, I want to just, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't because you'd have to watch 20 minutes in, but if you are, hi Mom, love you.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. So I want to quickly say, just go ahead and leave a comment down below.
Please leave a comment.
Leave a comment. Let us know what you want to hear.
Please.
And subscribe. But leave a comment most importantly. And let us know what you want to hear. We want to hear your feedback. And we want to know what you guys want to hear. But on to the program.
So, you didn't get the memo?
So we're matching today.
I did not get the memo at all.
No.
You didn't get the memo?
No.
We're matching today, bro. What's up?
Literally.
You
I
got
have a
a
great
problem? You got a
polo.
problem? You got a problem, bro? With us?
I actually do.
Dude, if you want to be a cool kid,
Do you want to score it
You don't
down?
got the matching
Score it
jackets,
down
bro?
right now?
I mean, put it here, man. Put it there.
So, anyways, welcome back to the podcast. This is the third and official episode
And
of the
final.
number one podcast
In the
not the
world.
world. No, we're not doing that. The number one podcast.
In Oklahoma.
No,
Hey, man.
no.
In the sector of the...
In this universe.
no,
Yes, sir.
In the universe.
Yes,
I will have to
sir.
say it's the best in the universe. You don't get any better than this. We talk about only the best topics, only the best discussion is
Like porta
focused on
poopers.
here.
Porta poopers and...
I've got a vlog coming out soon for all the people that like come from the vlog channel. I have a vlog coming out very soon where I'm in Mississippi. If you guys haven't seen the most recent video, go check that out. We ate the hottest chip in the world. These two dudes did it
Hot
as
as
well.
a mug, man.
It was hot. It was
It's
so hot.
chalky, so thick.
Yes,
There's a-
You put the
dude.
chip
Dude,
in your
the
mouth,
chip.
it's bad.
The
It had no
chips.
flavor to me.
It had no.
It
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 had
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 death.
no. It
that was
had
the
no.
flavor.
It had flavor.
It did?
Dude, it had flavor, but it was not good flavor. It was bad flavor. But yeah, I got back from Mississippi pretty recently, like a few days ago, and we did a lot of different stuff down there. You guys ride horses? You ever rode a
Dude,
horse?
I have, yeah.
love
It's been a
Horse
while.
riding?
though.
Horse riding is fun. Horse riding is a blast, and I got to ride a bunch while I was down there. It was a really fun time. But now we're back at the podcast. I was actually able to get one up while we were there. So you guys may notice a bit different set as well. If you can tell, Christmas tree's gone. Lighting's different. We decided to kind of go for like, is the camera
80s.
look blurry to you, or am I actually tripping? I'm tripping. It looked blurry for a second.
It's like an 80s
I think it's
thing,
my vision.
a little
Anyway,
bit.
like an 80s vibe, like the pink and blue,
Pink and blue setup.
the pink and blue setup.
Yeah, all English for
And,
you if you want.
Yeah, you want to do that for me?
Nah, you got it. Take
Okay,
it away.
I got it. So yeah, so we're back. We got the boys podcast. We're gonna try and do like a guest and then the boys, and if we can't get someone else on, then we'll just do another us three
boys.
again. But the last episode we had Corbin and Jason on. I'd say it was a pretty good episode. It was the
Not
first
bad.
long linked. It was like 1 hour and 17 minutes or something like that, and I actually got a lot of good feedback. I know a lot of you in Mississippi were like, oh, I've seen the podcast. I went to this conference. They're being way too loud. Okay, so we're going to talk about the most recent thing I feel like we can talk about, which is when they raided the Capitol.
Okay.
Oh,
we gotta
yes.
discuss
Yes.
this
that was
because
yesterday.
that was yesterday.
As
We're going to
doing
discuss this.
This was yesterday.
Yeah, we're gonna discuss this first. I wanted to talk about it yesterday. We were actually gonna film this yesterday, but we couldn't because this guy here, yeah, he kind of rain checked on us.
Hey,
It was actually
church.
rain. It was actually
It was church,
yesterday.
okay?
It was raining though, so it works, right? Rain check in the rain.
Yeah, I literally said, rain check, boys. I got to do some junk.
So it's pretty funny. The knee slapper.
But yeah.
But no, they raided the Capitol, and
Full on.
the problem is with
Clash
this
of Clans style.
Clash of Clans, bro. There was people inside doing full on parkour.
Say
there was a
hog
dude
off
rider.
the side.
Is that a buffalo? He had like a buffalo fur and horns on his head?
Dude,
Oh.
they had
They
everything.
No,
do.
buffaloes don't. Yeah, they do have horns.
Okay.
I'm tripping.
First off, I don't really. I just know they raided it. I don't know like anything about. I know they're protesting. I haven't. I literally I can't say much about it. But
yeah.
I can say a lot, but I don't
Yeah.
want to get too political.
Well, we'll get political about this one.
Okay, so
So hold on. So first of all,
dive right in.
I don't know. I can't speak for anybody else on the show. I'm definitely leaning more in the Republican side. Okay, you know,
We all are.
We really all are. We like our rights, first, second, third amendment, all the amendments, whatever. We're all for our amendments, and I just want to come out and say I do not agree with what happened.
No.
I do not agree in any way. those, and we can go into like Antifa and all that junk. Now we're not like that one dude, the prove me wrong guy. What is that guy's name? He like gets out in public and he like causes banter between people. What's his I can't remember his name. Or he has a podcast. He has a show on YouTube.
Either way.
Anyways, okay, so I don't agree with it. I feel like some of those were Trump supporters, but the problem is those are like the crazy ones. Those are like the far right,
Well,
you know.
Okay, so
You can go into this because you know more about it. You had family.
Okay.
He had family down there.
I had family and
Oh,
friends
really?
down
Right.
there. It was all peaceful until a certain group of people that they've already identified as Antifa came into the group and started busting into the Capitol and actually like busting out windows. Went into the I don't know all the political junk, but like the big room where everybody gathers. They busted all the way in there. They had to evacuate everybody, like Mike Pence and all the like Congress people and everything, because they were making the decision on the votes and all that. And so when all that went down, a lot of my family and friends were posting in the crowd and saying like everything was peaceful. Everybody was just kind of showing support for Trump until all that went down. And so it like stuff hit the fan real quick. And so I'm pretty sure like people got shot and they found a pipe bomb. And
I think
like,
one lady got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I think
did
she
she die?
died.
She
Yeah.
was 14 years in the military or something. She had to do something with like the army or something to do. She was a soldier of some sort. I know that. That was killed. Was she killed? I think she was. I'm pretty sure she was killed. I think she was killed, but I may be wrong on that one.
We
So
can
don't
fact
quote.
check it in a little bit.
Wait, no, we can just check right now.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'll check. Y'all keep
stuff
talking.
happened like it got
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
real quick, and so I know they found bombs and pipe bombs or something, but obviously those didn't go off, or that'd be everywhere.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
he's looking it up.
4 dead.
Oh
wow.
my god.
4.
See, I know the one
4
person
dead.
that
See, look,
died.
this is the
How about
problem
that?
I have. Look at the way this is labeled. 4 dead after Trump supporters storm U.S. Capitol. Okay, let me just say something. Just because there are people holding a Trump flag does not mean they support Trump. It does not mean they have the same values as everybody else. Okay? I'm not going to say who I support, but I think I've made myself very clear. Okay, I've watched multiple videos. It really is both Trump and Biden both are not the perfect candidates by any means. Okay, but I disagree with a lot of things that Biden is for. And I honestly just don't think he's even in his right mind. There's too many things I've seen of him where he's literally not even in the right dimension. This dude's on a different channel.
Yeah.
Trump has a bad mouth. He says things on television he shouldn't say, but we all do that. That's what people expect presidents to be, this godly figure that don't make mistakes and don't say certain things. Like he's as normal as you. Like, why do you expect and they're like, oh, our president shouldn't say this thing. And you're probably right. He should watch his mouth more, but it doesn't define who he is. And it also doesn't define what he's done for our country. Because last time I checked, gas is down. Our economy was never better. Y'all remember when gas was $4?
Yes.
Who was president when gas was $4?
Obama.
And is he a Republican or a Democrat?
Oh,
Or
and Biden.
Oh, and Biden.
Biden was in
So
the
get
office.
ready for your gas to go up when he gets in. Because
Oh, it
he's
already
going in
has.
office.
It
It's
already
going to go up.
has.
It's going to go
It's
up.
going up like 20 cents. in
Your
Oklahoma.
taxes are going to go up. And everyone's going to see this as a result for who they wanted as their president. And you're going to see it for a while. And I don't want to get too political, but I feel like most people watching this podcast is going to agree with us for the most part.
But we do want to. We talked about this at work today. We were gonna, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna agree with this. Is we are supportive of both sides in a way.
In a way,
Like
yeah.
I have family that
Right.
is straight, like opposite beliefs of me and my family, but we still love them. And like
Oh,
around
yeah.
Christmas
We're
time,
not
we don't talk
radicals.
about political stuff. And like
We're
he
not
was saying, Trump is
crazy.
not perfect
No.
at all.
No, not by.
But as a president, he's good.
He did a good
He's done
job.
a ton of stuff.
He did. With
And-
economy and with taxes. And the problem is Biden's going to undo all of that. Why? Who knows? Why does he want to do all of it? Why is it? It's going to happen. A lot of people don't believe that. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Taxes are going to go up.
He's
Gas
already
is going to go
admitted
up.
multiple
He's already
times.
said. He literally said your taxes are going to go up in an interview.
And also, he said
And he
he's
meant-
going
he
to
said
ban
it.
fracking. You know how many millions of jobs that's going to
dude.
take out?
Oh my gosh.
Pipeline, gas, oil,
Do you
coal.
understand that?
That's
Like that's
insane.
oh my word.
Hello? Why would we? Okay, and I'm not like okay. Listen, obviously it's very clear whose side we're on here. But we also want to make it very clear. It's not even whose side we're on. It's more who we lean towards. Okay, because I definitely think that I can't necessarily say that Biden's saying anything that Trump isn't. They're both like, I don't know how to explain. It's like there's things that Trump says I disagree with, and most of the stuff that Biden says I disagree with. But there's been a few things Biden said that I can not necessarily say I disagree with, right? There's been a few things I've heard him say, like most people have only heard the bad, but I've heard a good few things, but it's very few. But he said a few things that I'm like, okay, I can get behind that. But
every
majority
president can make promises and not even
every
fulfill
president
them.
can make promises. Obama made so many promises and he did basically nothing. Obamacare sucked. It sucked.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
And Michelle Obama, come on, school lunches.
Dude, literally, I just
Bro.
wanted my cookies at lunch. That's all I wanted,
She
bro.
gave me a stick of celery.
I just wanted to bring my Phineas and Ferb
carrots.
lunchbox, bro. That's all I wanted in
dude.
life.
No, you can, but you're gonna have to eat celery out
That's
of
what I'm saying. Celery.
it.
That's
A
all I
block
could
of
have.
cabbage.
Like, I definitely agree with her. I will be the one to say it, and the people watching it will hate me for saying it, but
Say it. Say what you
shoot
want.
me down, I don't care.
All right.
America is freaking fat, bro.
That's
like,
true, yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, so right.
I
can
understand
agree.
why she would want to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And
no.
What did she do? What did
shift
she
it.
do exactly? Can someone remind me? She like.
Well, she had a
restricted
program. She pushed a program in schools where basically what I said, it took out a lot of the fatty foods and
Yeah.
put in a bunch of healthy crap.
Okay. So.
Essentially,
Like no
it's
kid
that.
wants to go to their lunch break and
Yeah.
eat
Okay. So.
stick of celery. And
Okay. Hold on. So hold on. I'm not saying I get behind that, but I will say maybe we should have a little bit healthier food in schools. Right. Like I see what she was. I see what she was trying to do. Poorly executed. Right. Good idea. Bad execution. Okay. Like you don't have to take out all the bad foods, but definitely make maybe school lunches a little bit better
I don't really know
for our
exactly
kids.
what all went out. I just remember the
Yeah.
food changed
Yeah.
completely in
Like,
in that time span.
Just keep it. I mean, obviously we don't want our kids eating a bunch of junk, right? We don't want our kids to have. We don't want our population to have freaking diabetes and things like that and have a bad diet. Because if you're introducing all those foods to kids at schools, then that's what they're gonna want to eat
Yeah.
at home, and then when they get older, I mean, it creates. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Capitol. But
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm for what she did. I'm saying I see what she was trying to do. Everyone has good intentions. Like you said, presidents can promise.
That's one thing Trump went through with completely.
Everything he said he was gonna do.
Not everything, but
Most of
the
the
majority of what he promised, he did.
Mm-hmm.
And more.
If
a
you
lot more.
whether you disagree with what he did or not, he did what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal when it comes to being a president, is actually following through with your promises. And we'll see what Biden does. We'll see if he follows through with what he says. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I'm actually kind of excited. In a way, I'm kind of thrilled and excited to just see what happens to this country with him being president, just to see what happens. I want to see if everyone's happy with their decision.
Yeah.
I do. I'm really curious to see what goes down. But we're going to talk about Antifa. Because you said that your family's down.
That's just
You said
that's
something about them.
that's a long topic.
It's a long topic. Not like go into
It's
depth.
just
of
a
Antifa.
group of people that are paid to go into places like this and pose as the opposite side and just wreak havoc and make
Right.
it look bad. Like in this, they had Trump
Like
stuff
even
all
this
of them,
year.
Trump flags. They busted in, took pictures in the Capitol, and they've been proven that they were Antifa.
There
and
were
all
some
the other
people there
riots.
that wasn't Antifa. They were
Oh,
proven to be.
they've already proved that they
background
were-
check verified.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of the people there were actual Trump supporters, but they were
Yeah.
they were the radical ones. It's always the radical ones for the most part that show up to those things. And then some people show up, but they don't actually do anything bad. They're just there.
That's what the majority was there, just to show
just
support.
to show support. And I'm
then
fine with
it
that.
got
I
way
mean,
out of hand.
let's just go back to a few months ago when the Black Lives Matter protests were going on, when people were raiding stores and starting fires. Do you guys remember what that looked like?
Just
Do you remember? Both sides have had these riots at this
insane,
point.
dude.
The left
Yeah, but
and
you
the
know
right.
who did the
Insane.
Black Lives Matter? Antifa.
They did.
But the
They
difference
were
in
they were
that,
behind it.
that's, oh my god. That's
And-
gonna
and
be-
I
this could
love
be a
that
deep
there's-
topic.
There's literal celebrities who are like, Antifa's not real. I'm like, what
I
do you
wanna
mean,
say
bro?
So much on the Black Lives Matter, but
Okay,
I don't want people.
Black
to think
lives
like,
do
oh,
matter,
you're
dude.
Racist.
we're not.
No.
We went to Trump. We went to the Trump rally. If you guys don't know that, there was actually a vlog, so you guys know who we're for. We went to the Trump rally.
We're for Biden.
We're
for Biden.
We
Yeah, so
stood
basically
10 feet away from the president of the
But-
United States.
You could literally fart and you could smell
could
it.
smell our
We gotta
farts.
tell him. I'm glad you brought that up. So, okay,
Wait, hold
during
on.
his
Did we
one
fart?
of his speeches.
we farted.
No,
We
you don't
farted.
remember this?
No, we
Oh,
farted.
this is
Remember?
amazing. No.
Remember when I threw
We
up
were-
all over him and he had to like go clean his suit?
And then he invited you back for
You
a
don't remember that?
party.
Yeah.
You don't remember when that happened?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Sick.
In the middle of his speech,
You didn't
he
follow
would
him
have
with the
like
joke. You gotta follow him the joke, man.
I'm trying to tell a story that you don't remember, and I don't know how you don't remember this because it's something I'm gonna tell my
I'm
kids.
blessed. Deaf. I'm
Okay,
deaf.
so in the middle of one of his speeches, his speech lasted like 3 hours, literally.
It was
Anyway,
long.
there would be long pauses in between, and everybody'd be like, "Oh my, yes, go Trump." Anyway, in the middle of the pause, me and Jack both yell out, "I love you, Trump,"
Oh,
and he looks right at us.
Oh yeah, I
Look
forgot.
directly
vlog.
I
at
forgot
us.
about that.
that was in the vlog, right?
Yes.
I think you
I don't
got
know if we
that.
I
caught
don't
him
think we-
looking at us.
yeah, but
we didn't
you-
catch that.
I mean, man's looked right,
You said
right
it,
at
right?
us.
remember
Like
that.
he was like,
I do remember that. Okay, so you had a whole list of stuff on your notes. So do we want to move out of there? It's been 16
yeah,
minutes.
the one that I wanted to talk about. We talked about before.
Okay, go for it.
Close calls at work.
Mm.
We're
Okay.
driving. If you don't know, I work for his dad.
Right, you can talk.
It's a Mullen Gopher Extermination Company. We go and do a
Yes.
route every day. We drive a company truck. It's got buckets in the back with traps and flags, whatever, to do our thing. So we're driving all day, every day.
drugs.
You're tra-
Yes,
transporting.
ketamine, cocaine, black tar,
All of the
heroin,
drugs, we do them all.
LSD.
Do you see us? We're matching. We
Yeah.
wouldn't be doing that unless we were either
Like,
gay or
I-
on drugs.
Literally, like.
Which one are we? For you to find out.
I am on drugs, but I'm not matching them. So it's just oddball out. Anyway, we drive all day, every day. So you can imagine doing that for a year and a half now or more. We've had some pretty close calls.
Oh
at work.
my God.
Very, very close calls.
Are we going to talk about the one? The one?
The one that I'm thinking of
Is that what you wanted to
when
talk?
I was driving and he was with me for
Yeah,
a while until he
yeah.
got his own truck.
Okay.
You
Are
remember
we going
this
to talk
one?
about it?
Okay, this is one of them.
We'll talk about it. We'll say. We'll start off. We
So-
were going fast.
No, not that one.
Oh, we're
I
not.
wasn't talking about that one.
We're not talking about that one?
I don't know. Do you can tell that
I mean, the one where it was
Anyway.
actually that bad. You remember what I'm talking
that
about?
one was really bad. I'm talking about one of these ones where we were going through like Midtown or whatever, and I don't remember what happened. I think I was looking over at you, and we were talking.
Mm-hmm.
And I look back over, and I'm like, "Here's the two roads, right?"
Oh, yeah.
I was like right
Yeah.
here. I was on the median, and there was a dump truck.
Oh,
Hands
yeah.
was about to smack.
Yeah, that's
and I
right.
veered over real quick. So,
Yeah.
moral of the story: if you have somebody in your vehicular device
The vehicular device.
and you're talking to them, keep your eyes on the road.
Your auto.
Yeah.
Because you look over and there's a dump truck inside your face. And
Yeah.
he's not going to stop. He's going to be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Whatever happens,
Yeah,
I'm going to get money.
keep your eyes on the road, general rule of thumb.
Do you want to tell
Keep
the
your
other
eyes on the
one?
road.
Literally.
That one's way worse.
We will. I'll tell this one. So,
Oh, boy.
okay, so first of all, I want to just, mom and dad, if you're watching this, which you probably aren't because you'd have to watch 20 minutes in, but if you are, hi, mom.
It
Love
was
you.
an accident.
It was an accident. Just an ASMR real quick. So, he's gonna laugh over with water. Okay, so I got some exciting things planned for this podcast today. So, but we're gonna get into this story. So, we were just driving on this kind of uppy down the road, hills, and going. I would say the speed limit was probably like 35 or 40.
No, it was like 40.
40.
45,
Okay.
somewhere
That's
around there.
insane.
We were going like probably 60,
You animal.
65.
Okay, so
but that's
don't-
pretty
You
normal
got to
for
give
Oklahoma
context
roads.
on why we were going that fast.
Okay, so it was fun.
These hills were, I mean,
Deep.
dipping. They were fun.
It was
They were
like a roller coaster.
Wait, were they close? Are they
Roller
Are they
coaster.
close?
No, they're like 40 minutes away.
Oh,
They're
okay.
solid
Oh yeah,
40.
we were out
There's
there like
just hills that are,
coeders.
like fun.
We were out there in like coeders, bro.
Yeah. Adair.
Somebody is
Okay.
calling me.
Anyways.
It is Elena. Shout out to Elena.
Wait,
We're not going to answer that.
Elena.
Elena Akers.
Elena Akers. Okay, so. Okay, so there's this intersect because so this kind of like came out of nowhere. You know how usually on these like back roads they'll have a sign that says "stop sign up ahead," right? A good distance before, like
Yeah.
a good distance
Yeah.
before
Little warning.
you're at the stop sign, right?
Well, the reason this one was there is because it was a very steep hill.
Very steep hill, but what happened? What happened what happened next will shock you. So this stop sign there, we don't see it. Boom! All of a sudden it's there. A truck is pulling
Dump
out.
truck
This is
again.
after we come over the hill, right? And there's a good distance to stopping distance, but not much.
There was a good amount.
Good enough, but not enough
There's
to
not
cut.
a
If
dump
you're
truck.
going 60, you can't stop. Okay, and we didn't stop. So what? So we actually hit the
No,
truck and
no.
he's dead. We actually just hit a hit and run. We're coming clean on this show.
Nice.
No, but for real. So came out and you was driving, so I'll let him tell from this point.
Okay, so we were like, yeah. Every time we hit one, we were like,
Roller coasting.
and we were like, we got to book it on this one because this is a big one.
Absolutely spilled water
Nice.
all over myself.
One reason we didn't see it
It's
is
attractive
because it
for
was
me.
there's 2 tree lines on the road and it's like a back road,
Yeah.
and the trees were hanging over, blocking the majority of the sign, if not all the sign. I really don't remember. All I remember is we booked it up the hill, and when we got to the top, we went over the horizon, and there's a dump truck pulling out, and there's a stop sign, and so I slam on the brakes. I mean, foot is in the floor.
Slammed.
There's
These
gravel.
brakes suck.
There's-
by the way, on
But
these trucks.
they suck, but at the same time,
They suck. He
there's
sucks.
gravel on the side of the road. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So the brakes kind of locked up, and we slid. We were sliding. Okay, I
We
hate
would've-
doing this, but
we-
here comes the dump truck. We were right here, and I cut it like this, and when I say we barely missed it, in between this metal stop sign in a dip of a ditch. And the dump truck, threaded the needle as much as you can. Just,
Yeah. I mean, if that truck would have pulled out where it did, literally 3 seconds prior,
Yeah.
we would have hit it. No, like we would have hit it.
Unless I would have pulled some Fast and Furious like e-brake.
We don't got an
dip
e-brake.
around.
Yeah.
We got.
We
that.
got. Oh yeah, we don't got it. Sorry, I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
a
but
stonk.
okay, it could have. We could have hit. We could have had a wreck. Okay,
Yeah, we would have died.
we could have died. Yeah, we could. If we
It's
would
a
have
truck on a
si-
truck,
It
we
could've
would have
been.
got hurt
Well,
Pretty
You
bad.
said a dump truck?
Oh, like
Dude, those mugs are armored, bro.
They
But
are.
it is
Yeah.
a still truck though.
It is a
we're
still truck.
driving.
Yeah,
So Mustang. Oh, you're screwed.
You're
You're
dead.
Tin can just boom.
Dead.
Aluminum foil just.
Aluminum foil. It's gone.
Anyways, that's
Good moment
that's
of
the closest
almost
call
death.
at work.
Okay, so we're gonna move in this next segment. I think this is like a good interesting thing. Not to talk about, but you guys have heard of the Bean Boozled challenge?
Here we
We're
go.
actually doing this.
We are.
We got them right here. I've had this sitting on my desk for like 4 or 5 months probably. I seen it at the store and I was like, that'd be good for something, right? So we're gonna do it today. I've done this a few times. Someone, if you're watching, you know I've done this.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Come on, so we're gonna do. There's a spinner, right? And you just spin it around. Basically, if you've never heard of Bean Boozled, 2 different flavors, but they look the same, they smell the same. So the only way you can tell, bad flavor, good flavor.
Dead fish? What?
Oh yeah, so there's like yeah. So check these. Let me read these to you.
Frick no.
So you got stink bug or toasted marshmallow, dirty dishwasher or birthday cake, rotten egg or buttered popcorn, toothpaste or berry blue. That one's not bad. Barf or peach, canned dog food or chocolate pudding. That one's also not bad. Booger or juicy pear, also not that bad. But spoiled milk and coconut. That one sucks. I've got the spoiled milk. Stinky socks,
doing that one.
stinky socks or tutti frutti, dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. So either it's really good or really bad.
Let me see this.
You can read them. This is like the newer one with the new flavors. But this little spinner, there's this little spinner, right? So we're gonna spin it, and we have to do whatever it lands on. If it lands on the one that's dead fish or whatever, we're gonna do it.
We're doing
If it lands on the
man.
one that says barf or whatever, we're gonna do it.
We're freaks. We're
Even
absolute animals.
even the spoiled milk one, I know. I
Kinda
gotta
wanna
say,
just do toothpaste or berry blue.
you're
the
not doing
easy
that
route.
one. So it's gonna, but you're gonna realize it's 50-50. You could not get the bad
Dude,
one.
the
It
toothpaste.
may be easy for you.
The toothpaste isn't
Exactly.
bad. It's okay.
Toothpaste
Like
is.
it's
I
kinda
like
nice.
toothpaste, bro. What do you mean? You get a nice minty fresh breath. All right, so I'll let
Oh, I got.
Travis. Do you want to go first since you're on the left, or we can start from right and go to
you
like.
guys go
middle?
right ahead. How about we do it at the same time?
Oh yeah. We'll do this. So I'll take Garrison. Get your spin. Get your spin.
How about we just
Ugh.
reach in there and just grab one? Don't even look.
No, because you're gonna grab the berry blue one.
No, I'm saying like reach in without looking.
No, because you're gonna get the berry blue ones.
How?
We gotta do a spinner.
Okay.
Gotta play by the rules.
Oh, we're
Here we
gonna spin.
He picks one for us,
Oh,
right?
God.
Yeah. So spin it.
Gamers ready?
Yes. Let's see this. They can't see, but it's all right.
All
We're
eyes
not
on me.
lying. We're legit.
Keegan.
Yeah. We'll see if they can see the spinner.
All right, here we go.
Spin it up. What are you gonna get?
Oh, that was awful.
Hold it. Yeah, hold it in place and spin it.
Ah.
He got
It's
barf.
the dead fish.
Dead
I think.
fish.
Dead fish
Oh,
or
no.
what?
Or banana smoothie. Strawberry banana smoothie.
please
Okay, so
give me
there's
strawberry
two that
banana.
look a lot alike here.
Dead rotten egg.
This is.
It's the tan looking one. The darker tan.
That one with the orange.
I think it's this one. Yeah, it's not this one. It's this one. Okay. Yeah. Look. See the difference? One is like a more like clear.
Wait.
See the difference?
Yeah,
It's this one.
you're right.
It's this one.
You're right, man.
Don't eat it yet. I'm gonna spin for me now. Travis, you ready? Oh shoot.
No, I'm not at all.
It's disgusting.
Okay, I got juicy pear booger. We'll do it again. I want a bad one.
Ooh.
Give me bad.
Stop
I love
your
it.
fingers. Hit your fingers.
Got big fingers. Rotten
It's
milk.
right in between spoiled milk and stinky socks. Like it's literally right in between.
Just do
Wait, hold on.
Stinky socks.
We'll do the.
Actually, is the spoiled milk the new one?
I think so.
No, stink bug is the new one.
Stink. But how do you even know what that tastes like? Just tastes like.
The smell. Have you ever smelled a stink bug? It's horrible.
Dude, they're.
Wait, no, I have. Yeah, I've never.
I feel
tasted
like one
it.
of us
I
needs to
eat
do the
bugs.
new flavor.
This is
You
the
go
dead
right
fish
ahead,
is a
man.
new flavor. I'm pretty sure. Literally, like I haven't
No,
heard
it's
of
not.
the. No,
Okay.
not the milk, but
Um,
the stink bug is definitely.
I will do the stinky socks, I guess, right?
Just send it. This segment's taking a long time.
No, it's okay. We got time. Wait, what do we got on the camera? 20. That's up to 27 minutes. It does. Okay, I'm gonna get up and we got.
gotta.
Yeah, we'll finish selecting, then we'll get into it. Okay, stinky socks. Which one is this? This one. Okay, travel. Spinner.
Give her a little whirl, man. A little twirl.
I have a feeling one of us is gonna get something real bad. So.
I got. Oh no, I ain't doing that one.
No.
What is it?
No, you're doing
You
it.
gotta do
No,
it.
I'm
It was
not.
just spoiled milk.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
doing
yes,
it.
sir.
I don't even like coconut.
Pick the, it doesn't matter. It won't taste bad.
No,
Get
it's.
the white one. You're doing it. Someone
I'm not
has to
doing-
do it.
Nah.
We all did a bad
No,
one.
it's fine.
He's got dead fish, and I've got freaking stinky socks. There's a chance it won't be bad. All right, you'll be alright.
there's a
Literally,
chance.
like
Alright,
you
what
could
is it
just
on
spit
All
it
right. Okay, so you guys got your
It's gonna
flavors.
taste like
Yes.
rotten cottage cheese.
So his options are either coconut or spoiled milk. Mine's either
God.
tutti frutti or stinky socks, and his is dead
Right.
fish or strawberry banana
banana.
smoothie.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I feel like it's
these.
rotten fish, right?
Okay, so we're all gonna do it at the same time, but we're not gonna be wussies. We're just gonna go for. You can't tell by the smell. That's the worst part. But you can tell as soon as you bite into it.
It still
So
smells so bad.
you just put it in your mouth, chew once. If it's bad, you can spit it out immediately.
Oh,
You don't
I-
gotta eat it.
I'm going to your sink and I'm spitting it out.
Just spit it out on the table, and then take a drink of water. Don't run out. I don't want you to like trip on a cord and like pull the whole thing. Just say steed it, just spit it out. We'll get some clean up, right?
I hate my life. Let's
All
do
righty.
this. I hate this.
Guys ready?
Yeah, I really
I've done
hate
this before. It's not that bad. Ready? 3. I gotta make sure we all eat it. Where's yours? Ready?
You already ate it.
I'm like,
3.
Oh, I love that.
Just imagine it could be a good flavor. We could all get good flavors, but what are the chances of that?
Yeah, yeah. All right, come on.
50-50.
Let's go. Come on.
3, 2, 1. Mine's good. Mine's good.
It's so rotten
Spoiled
fish.
milk.
Is it really?
Yep.
I got tutti for you.
It's
Let's go.
disgusting.
Let's go.
That's so bad.
Oh,
Is it bad? Should I do? I'll get a bad one. Sure.
dude! Oh my
of
gosh,
course,
this
this dude gets the good one.
this makes me think of like dog food
All
and
right,
bacon.
I'm doing toasted marshmallow or stink bug. This is the newest flavor. Ready?
That's disgusting.
And this is stink bug. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh god. We actually wash down this other flavor.
Ah,
All
ah.
right. Please be stink bug.
Tastes like eggnog that's been like.
Not stink bug,
That is stink bug,
Let me have a try.
dude.
dude. That is bad.
This tastes like I literally like licked the bottom of like SpongeBob's freaking grill in the bikini bottom, just
kinda wanna keep
all the
going.
grease.
All right, I'm gonna
done.
try birthday
out.
cake or dirty dishwasher.
How about while you do that?
Give me another one. Let's go again. I
wanna go
hated
again?
that. Yeah.
All right. Which one you do? Okay, you got peach or barf.
Awesome.
Okay, it's this one. You mind if I grab it
Please
for
just
you?
be peach. I need this.
You want me to do it with you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, same flavor.
How many of them?
topics? But it's gonna take a minute to talk about.
Do
it.
like 1 hour 20. We're good. We've only been going for 30 minutes. So. My voice is all gone. You want to do peach or barf with us? We're all doing peach or barf.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, me and Garrison, we got the
I'd
matching.
have
We got the
spoiled milk.
matching.
Get a boo.
Right?
All right.
3, peach or barf. Ready? 3, 2, 1. That's a barf.
More.
Oh,
Ugh.
it was like that is so bad.
Ugh.
That is so
Just
disgusting.
give me a good one, man.
The flavor like explodes in your mouth instantly.
Yeah,
It's
I have
so
spoiled
quick.
milk coated
This
in
one's
my mouth right now.
toothpaste or
It's
whatever,
not bad.
right? I just want the. I know
You
that
know
I
one's
kind of want
fine.
the spoiled milk one. Is it bad?
Oh, it's bad.
That's
This
by
is
far the
toothpaste.
worst.
Yeah, and you wonder why I don't want to do it.
This is
Oh.
by far the worst. That is the worst one.
What
Spoiled
is it?
milk. Spoiled milk. The worst one.
What
worse than all of
was
them.
The stink bug like? I don't want to try it.
Have
but
you
what
ever
was it like?
smelled a stink bug before?
Yeah.
Okay. That smell, but in your mouth.
Yummy.
So it's not. I still have a little bit of remnant when I breathe and like touch my tongue. Like
I just brushed
it's still
my
kind of
teeth.
there.
I literally
Okay,
just
so
brushed my teeth.
we're done with that. So we're just
That was disgusting, dude.
I can like smell them still almost. Are you eating a good one?
I'm eating toothpaste. I just
Nice.
brushed my teeth.
Here, I got you.
Right here on the
better
set.
than nothing.
Now,
I got
put one of them Johns in your mouth.
I got berry blue.
It'll like take it away.
Mm-hmm.
The blue ones are safe.
They're like the baby
toothpaste
ones.
is still fine.
There's toothpaste.
I got berry
Yeah.
blue. I like how I get the good flavor like every time, no matter what.
Literally,
Except for the times when I didn't, just then when it was spoiled milk and barf.
dude, that fish one was disgusting. Dude.
Was it?
So bad. I don't like that.
The spoiled milk for me was bad. Okay, so you
Just
got some
tastes like a
topics.
mint.
Let me try it.
You got some topics, Trav. He wants to hit. So
Well,
Ugh.
got,
what
Take
you
it
got?
away,
next
Trav
to
boy.
close calls at work with is wrecks. Have y'all been in any wrecks?
I've been in one. That's it.
I've been in like 4.
I've been in
Yeah.
one. I've been in one wreck, but not recent. It was when I was little. My dad was driving, so
Elaborate.
we were going out of AutoZone, and someone hit the front of our car and like completely just destroyed the front end.
Aluminum
That's kind of
foil.
ironic, man.
But we didn't get hurt. You know, obviously we didn't keep the vehicle. But yeah.
Brought it back to the AutoZone.
Like, yeah, we need a new whole car.
Car.
Yeah.
guys-
We were
car.
fine. You know, the airbags deployed, I think. I remember one little memory I have about that was I had this little green toy gun with it orange on the end, but it was like one of those ones you just press endlessly. It's like click, click,
Yeah.
click. I just remember that got lost on the inside of the car
Oh,
because of the way it got wrecked.
Wrecked,
There was
yeah.
there's a way you could fall in between
you
the
just
car and the inside.
Gone into
And
an
I remember
abyss.
looking down and it was there. It was gone. I never had that gun again. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Peace to Jack's toy gun.
Toy gun. That's the only remember I have from that thing. I remember my grandma came and picked us up.
Okay, tell your wrecks.
Your Rex.
Oh, okay. So
We're not gonna
mine.
do anything about these actually.
Just put them in
Clean
a
'em-
bowl
clean
and
'em
I'll
later.
totally throw them away later. I'm a little hungry, but I'll throw them away later.
Anyone
You know, a
want
smoothie with all those put together? Do like a protein. Oh, that would be so nasty.
That'd
A
be
protein
disgusting.
shake with grinded up. Oh,
dead fish, barf, and spoiled milk?
That's disgusting.
Dude,
I would throw
honestly, I bet someone's already done this. But what if you just took a massive handful of those and just shoved them in your mouth?
it would.
up. I don't know.
Would the bad would weigh.
Oh
outweigh the
yeah.
good.
You'd have a hint of good, but it would all be. It tastes like the ones that's like
It'd be
coconut,
like,
coconut
going
spoiled
to
milk.
get suicide
Yeah.
at the.
That's not even that bad.
It's like a
Last time I did
suicide
it, when I
with.
was like really young, I didn't ever do it again because I was like, ooh.
It's just a suicide with spoiled milk.
Yeah.
That's it. Just.
Oh.
Yeah, suicide's not bad though.
I like suicide.
I don't
I
think
used to
it's
do
bad.
that a lot.
I must have got like a bad.
Okay, well, let's just clarify. We're not talking about suicide as
Yeah.
in death.
Come out where you go
The-
to
There might
like
be
a quick
some-
trip and you get a little shot of
A
every single
suicide. What? That still sounds bad.
So we're not talking about actual suicide.
I don't
Okay,
know.
we're talking about they
suicide
call
drink.
it whenever you take your cup at like a fountain drink setup and you just click up, you just fill your cup up with every single drink. They call it suicide because it's like so much flavor and sugar and everything, like you die, right?
die,
Call it
yeah.
suicide.
Actually,
But we're not. I mean, I don't condone suicide. I don't know about you guys.
So, no.
No, we do not.
No.
Don't
So
kill
my
yourself.
my wreck.
His wreck.
Right.
That's his wreck.
I was with my youth group some years ago,
Some years ago.
and
Right.
anyways, we went to the, you know how the Oilers have the hockey games during the wintertime and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we were going to one of those games, right? And we all met up at the church, Life Church, for those of you that know that, in Tulsa Hills. Anyways, we're pulling out of the parking lot, and it's like dark. It's wintertime, it got dark quick. And so it's dark outside, and there's like 4 of us in this car, something like that, 4 or 5 of us. Like, more than there should have been. And we pull out, we get everything ready. Like, we already waited for like an hour for everybody to get there. We were already running late, and we pull out, and this guy in his white pickup truck was like, he was speeding too. He was going like 65 and like a 30, and it might have been you guys.
Probably us.
Might have been you guys.
Dude, it was probably us.
Were you driving a dump truck by any chance?
Maybe.
Well, then shoot.
I have a question. Did Life Church get sued? Was it a Life Church driver?
Yeah, but no, it wasn't.
Did
It
they
wasn't
get in
our
trouble?
fault. No, it wasn't our fault.
And did anyone get hurt? Any of the kids?
A little. I mean,
Did you? Were you injured?
not really. I just had like a really bad rash from the seatbelt.
Oh yeah. So it was like force.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
some
the worst part.
one kid like
Yeah.
hit his head
I would
really
not
hard.
relate. I'm gonna get in a wreck tomorrow. Now that I said that.
Yeah, all right.
It's actually pretty fun.
But
Oh, really? Get a new
You
car?
get free car.
Yeah. So he's gotten like multiple free vehicles from getting in wrecks.
It's not my
Nice.
fault.
Not his fault, but it works.
People like to hit me,
nah.
Yep.
but not hit
on.
on.
Not hit on you.
Dude, the
So,
guy.
we gotta talk about we'll talk about relationships this podcast.
That was
too.
literally my next topic.
We will get onto that, but
That's gonna
What?
take.
Well,
that's probably gonna take the rest of the podcast.
no, we'll
What?
keep it like 10, 15 minutes per subject. But
Okay.
I think we talked about.
I didn't
wrecks.
get to talk about my wreck.
Oh yeah, he talked about his wrecks.
My wreck's probably. I would say it's probably the worst out of y'all.
Oh yeah, but why though?
But why?
Because people like to hit him, but not hit on him. That's the
Yeah, that's
women.
the
He's single. There's a couple women out there. Stop playing with this man. And stop playing this man and start playing with this man.
Yeah, you like.
Start
games?
living life
You
with
like
this man.
Roblox.
Yeah. You
Stop
can
playing
either get the
games.
You
Travi
get on COD
Patty.
with the boys. We don't even play COD anymore.
I don't even
No,
play
I don't
video
play
games
COD.
We don't
anymore.
play video games
I
anymore.
remember the day, and this is just going off, but it's a podcast. I remember the day when I said I would never stop playing video games. Like, no, Mom, I
No,
will
that's my
always
parents.
play Minecraft. Always.
That's my parents. They're like, son, you're never gonna stop playing it.
My
You're
parents-
married.
Shut
You're
My
gonna be married.
parents were
And
like,
you're
"You'll grow
gonna
out of
never
it."
get off that game.
I was
Your
like,
wife's
"No."
gonna hate you. I'm like, nah. Whenever
You're gonna be a wife beater because you play Minecraft.
Yeah. You slay those ender dragons, and you're gonna
You're gonna beat up your kids and your wife. is
Anyway, my-
basically- you're
my
gonna kill your
wreck-
family.
anger, dude.
my
They always
wreck.
tell you. They always tell you that they're gonna have anger issues and kill your family.
That's what it was like with
Because you play Fortnite.
GTA, dude.
Oh well, GTA makes sense.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
I played it. It's not really that fun. I mean, you get bored.
What? Minecraft?
Someone's zooming.
That was a GTR.
That was
Everybody-
Tron.
He said.
Well, I wanna
Anyway,
rewatch
my
that.
wreck.
Rex, let's get on this one so we can
This
get out of
is
this
good. I'm
one.
gonna get it real done real quick. Real done quick. Real
Yes.
done
Real quick.
Anyway, I was driving to Tech for after work or before work. I worked at a tire shop at the time. Anyway, I was in the right lane. There's a Chevy truck like right here. There's a person turning in front of them. They didn't get in the like turn median lane, right? So they just stopped, and this dude didn't check his blind spot, and so came over and smacked me. I mean, smacked me off the road. Went off the road and slammed into a pole and
Nice.
knocked the whole pole down. It was one of them huge like telephone poles
Big girls.
and smacked.
Like the wooden one?
Yeah, and all I
Jeez.
remember is driving, and the last thing I remember saying was Jesus. I
Yeah.
said Jesus, and I blacked out. That's all I remember. I had a mild concussion. I had some glass like in my eye.
I
had
have
blood
an
going
interesting. I have an interesting post someone just put on their story. Said I sob at the fact that best friends just aren't best friends anymore. Like what was so bad that you just left the person you loved the mostest. Because what in the world would I do without mine? If they are toxic, this does not apply to you.
down. That's grande, if you ask me.
Okay.
Is that who I think it is?
No, we can't say that.
Yeah.
No, but that's just a friend of mine said that.
That's facts, though.
Wait, hold on. Just checking something. Okay, never mind. You know, I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
That's
Guys
crazy.
don't
Why don't
really-
we use that to move into relationships?
We're gonna use that as the bridge. Thank you so much for providing
It's like
a
landing
bridge,
strip.
a bridge to our.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
The process.
And I've noticed for some reason now that I'm 17, which I don't think I've talked about. I turned 17. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm 17 now. It seems like girls are just like flocking now. I've had so many DMs from girls, it's ridiculous. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it just kind of happened like this.
He's an absolute freak.
I can't relate.
Just like
And
that.
I'm 19.
I was like, what happened? It's like they know I'm talking
You're
to
19
someone.
too, right?
It's like these girls know I'm talking to someone
be-
right now or something.
be
That's why they're
19 in
jealous.
Feb.
You guys are missing the joke so hard right now. It's almost like these girls know I'm talking to someone.
Yeah.
It's like they know.
But you are.
But I
Not,
am.
you are.
I am.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I know too much.
So yeah, but I am.
It's confidential.
But it's like these girls know. How do you know?
There's
I hate this because I it's not like I'm a celebrity where I could be talking about so many different people.
Like,
There's
dude,
s-
Katy Perry hit me up the other day. She's so
Dude.
annoying.
I blocked.
Dude,
Gal
dude,
Gadot,
dude,
I mean,
dude.
Oh,
Wonder
don't
Woman,
get
me and her
started.
actually getting married.
Don't get me
There's
started
only
on
so
her.
like actually
She's
I could be
something
talking
else.
about anybody. I'm not name dropping. I'm keeping things secret. I'm just trying to keep things spicy, bro. People like drama. People like spicy topics, and that's what we're talking about. We're getting spicy today. We're talking about relationships, and this is what else are we going to talk about? Relationships. We're not in one, so we got to talk about bad.
I wrote in my notes breakups and like
Oh, okay.
breakups
and
And just the end of like talking.
one
End of
thing I
talking
wrote in my
relationships.
notes. I know I did because I just
Are you
looked at
name
it.
dropping?
No, I'm not going to name
You should
drop.
name drop.
drop
You should
it.
censor
Just
it.
drop it.
No, I don't want to name
Drop
drop
the name, bruh.
or anything, but
Oh.
yeah. Sorry, it just told me to breathe.
Oh, was that her?
No, it was my watch telling me to breathe. Apparently, I'm not breathing enough. Anyway.
Breathe.
Breathing exercise. Ready? You guys want to do a breathing exercise I actually found real quick?
The Woo-Hoff method.
You've heard of
Wim
that?
Hof. Wim Hof.
Wim Hof. Okay, so you breathe in from the back of your throat
Oh,
and you let your breath fall out. Ready? We're gonna do
Wait, from
five.
your throat?
Yeah, like this, like
Dude, literally people like almost hyperventilate.
5.
Have you seen Yes
We're gonna
Theory?
do 5 breaths. A little bit.
Dude, that's a big topic, but I
5
love
breaths,
Yes Theory.
and then we're gonna scream.
No, we're not doing that.
We're gonna and let out the steam. Okay,
What
ready?
just happened? We went from.
No, we're doing this. It's fine. Ready? All right, ready?
Alright.
One more.
Uh,
Okay, you guys feel better?
No.
I feel more awake.
We're
and more
awake.
I mean, I'm
Oxygenated.
here. I just
Okay,
arrived.
relationships.
Okay,
Get into it.
another thing that I wrote down was how this has happened with me 3 times.
Sorry, continue. I got a little bit carried away, damn it.
3 times this has happened to me, and I'm pretty sure you guys had to have encountered it by now.
Yeah.
Where you put in so much into the relationship and the girl gives nothing back.
Nothing. Absolutely.
Absolutely nothing back.
The only thing I'd say they get back is attention,
Yeah, I mean, because they're talking to you,
but that's
and
it.
that helps, but
Yeah.
not to even nearly to the point that you put in.
Gotta love Squidward
for the
memes. Yeah, not near as much. As
And
you're
so
doing.
it's kind of this is a cliche word, but toxic thing that really affects your mind and your mental stability later on in life, and that's something that I deal with, and he already
Insecurity?
knows this. And yeah, it develops a very bad insecurity.
It affects me a little, but not as much.
He doesn't
as
get
it used
affected
to.
with it as much as me, because obviously he's 17, I'm 19, and I deal with a lot more mental
Right.
problems. I'm not retarded or okay. That's
Okay.
We
All right.
understand.
I don't have literal mental issues, but I deal with like
But
a
mentally,
battle.
Yeah.
Like a battle.
Okay, this is what they call it, mental health.
Yeah, mental
Or
health.
his mental
issues.
health, and I'm big with mental health.
Because-
like people that do things just
yeah.
to please other people. And
One thing that I do, and I'm sure a lot of people do, is I'm thinking 24/7.
I am doing that. I will say
Like
that.
while we're doing this podcast, I have like
Think so.
900 other things that's going on in my life, going through my mind as I'm doing.
To add
this.
to that, they say the human mind processes 10,000 thoughts a day.
Yeah, I probably do 25.
That's what I'm saying. I probably do
yeah.
like 25,000.
That's
thoughts.
average.
Average
or
is
it-
10,000.
Yeah, and there's a lot of slow people in the world, so I'm
Yeah.
at least probably like 20 or
15,
30,000.
15 or 20 at least. Overthinkers.
It's probably why I
You
get headaches,
overthinkers know
bro.
what I'm talking about. You just.
Oh yeah, I need.
That's the thing. I never get headaches though. I used to get headaches all the time, and honestly, I think it had to do with like hydration and junk. But
Yeah, I
Oh.
was gonna say.
moving on.
Yes,
I was gonna say
definitely.
a quote that me and you really like.
What
and
is?
you
Oh
could probably-
yeah.
It's
I know it.
I don't. What is it?
I don't overthink. I just notice everything.
Yeah, no. I notice everything because I. Okay, frick. How did you say it?
No,
What's the saying? Shoot.
I overthink because I notice everything.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. I
think that's
overthink
it.
because I notice everything.
It's something like that.
Every little detail,
I'm
everything.
sure somebody's watching this like, that's not it.
When you notice everything, your brain tends to try to process it all. When
And
you're very
yeah.
in what's the word? Not intuitive. Is that the word? You pay a lot of attention to every little detail, every minor detail you're focusing on. You're trying to suck in as much information as you can and deal with it all in the same day and all at the same time.
Yeah.
You're trying to figure out what you're doing tomorrow, what you're doing a week from now, what you're doing a month from
overload.
now. You get into a mental overload, and you got to balance that crap out. Like, obviously, you want to plan, you want to think ahead, but not all the time. You got to live in the moment. You got to live in now, like today. What are you doing right now?
Yeah. That's something that I deal with is like,
Yeah, me too. I work
I
on
stress
that.
about things too much and I
stress a
start, I think of like a solution and then I think of problems that solution might like rise up and I'm
Yeah.
like, why would I can't do that? Well, then I can't do this. Like, and then I'm like, oh my word.
Yeah.
And then if I do something wrong, I start like overthinking everything I've done to lead up to that moment. And then it's way worse whenever it's in a relationship though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. The last time I was talking to somebody, I know we've talked about it a lot. Well, not much. I've gone into detail, but I remember I was just overthinking all the time, and it wasn't good. But to be fair, I had reasons to think what I thought, and turns out I was actually right with a lot of the things that I thought, which is so funny. All the things that I thought I was right about, and if I wouldn't have overthought, I probably wouldn't have called it before it happened. But I was right about every single bit about it. I was right the whole time.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you're overthinking, it doesn't mean you're wrong. It doesn't mean that you're wrong in what you're overthinking. It doesn't mean you're wrong about the information that you're dealing with. It just means that you're thinking about it too much. And even if you do know the outcome of a situation or a relationship, thinking about it a bunch is not going to help. You know,
It's so draining.
it
dude.
drains
So
you.
draining.
It drains your energy. You know
Yeah.
about it a lot.
Yes.
He's the only one here who's really been in a real relationship. You were with,
Yeah.
what's her name for like 2 years or a year?
Essentially, yeah.
And
like,
you guys like dated. Y'all are
Yeah.
together.
yeah.
And ours have really just been over the phone. I hung out with the person in person quite a few times.
I never got the chance to meet the
yeah.
certain girl.
Yeah, they were going to, and then some, this.
The other two
Yeah.
I did meet, and it wasn't like a dating. Cause
It just
if
didn't
it's early in
click.
life, I don't count it as dating because
Me
I'm like,
neither, and
that's not gonna last. But
if you've never been on a
still
date,
hurts.
if you've never been on a
Yeah.
date, just you and them, you're not dating.
Not dating.
yeah,
If you're hanging out with a group of people, you're talking.
you're
right?
just seriously talking.
right, you're
to
seriously
that
talking.
person.
Yeah.
It's a very special interest in your life.
Yep.
That you know
Reserved
is
for
gonna
each
lead
other.
somewhere else. Yeah, you're reserved for each other.
In my opinion, if you're seriously talking to someone, and I know someone who has a big issue with this, if you're seriously talking to a guy or a girl, or a school bus, or a cucumber, it depends on what you're talking to. It could be a Samsung smart fridge. It doesn't matter what you're talking to. Don't talk to multiple people at the same time in the same way.
That's a whole topic.
Dude, that is a whole topic. But if we're getting to relationships, we really need to cover
we
it.
do need to cover that.
But like, don't talk to multiple people the same way. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having multiple people as like not necessarily
guy best
options,
friends, girl best friends. If you're that okay, I'm trying to
close
have a
to,
stroke.
and but don't pursue multiple people at the same time, because at the end of the day, you're gonna pick one and you're gonna hurt the rest.
Yeah.
That's the problem with that, and a lot of people
Especially
they don't
if you're,
see that.
If you're like having issues with your current boyfriend or
Yeah.
girlfriend, don't be flirting with other guys.
Yeah, don't do
Because
it.
it's not good. So okay, here's a scenario. What if you're having issues with your boyfriend or girlfriend? Then you start like looking for other options before you break it off. You start talking to a guy for a while or a girl for a while, and you start really getting to know them, and you really start flirting or whatever. And then maybe you work it out with your current boyfriend or girlfriend. How do you think
Right.
that's gonna feel on that person?
And then
What if
solve
your
it.
current boyfriend or girlfriend finds out about that person?
Mm.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah,
So
no,
stop doing it.
No, you're not a good person. I can't say that word. Can I say that word? I don't want to say it. We won't say it.
You're a very messed up individual.
Messed up individual, and well, not necessarily. You just got some issues you got to work
Yeah, you
out.
gotta do some
And I understand. Some of those people have bad backstories, or like the way they were raised has created this person that they are now. Thankfully, my parents raised me in the way where I don't do this particular thing where I talk to multiple girls at the same time and pursue them at the same time. Thankfully, my parents have a good marriage. Obviously, they have their occasional fights, but that's just,
It's life.
that's life. There's going to be ups and downs, but they love each other and they're still together. and your parents are still together, your parents are still together, and I feel like that's maybe why we don't deal with
That's
this
rare
issue.
nowadays.
Very rare. 66%
I
or
think
68% of
around
people get
there.
divorced?
Nowadays, yeah.
That's insane.
bad.
It's crazy.
That's more than half. That means if you get married, it's not a 50-50 chance you stay together. You're actually more likely to get a divorce, which is nuts. But
It's this day and age. You can
And-
cheat so easily.
and everyone that believes they're in love and stays together, they all start off that way. That's the scary part.
Yeah.
You all start off like everything's sunshine and rainbows, and then all of a sudden, like that, it just changes.
Yeah. Dude, I'm honestly like so worried for our generation and
Oh,
dating
marriages,
together.
dear God.
I am scared.
Dear God, our TikTok has run this
That
stuff.
was another topic I had.
Dear God, let me say
TikTok's
something,
so
dude.
warped,
There,
bro.
dude, it is so bad. Like, in 10 years from now, I can't wait to see the effect technology has had on everyone, because it's gonna be horrible. I already know it will be, because we don't know the effect that this stuff has. We've only had it for 10
smartphones
years.
like this have only been around for 10 years.
We don't
So
know.
we
what-
don't know the effect.
Dude, it could
of
affect our
being like this all the
lifespan.
freaking time.
Yeah.
That cellular data stuff that could cause us to live to like 40.
Yeah. Some kind of radiation.
We don't know.
But we don't know.
We don't know because we haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Science can only study so far. We do not know the full effect that this stuff has. And not even that, just on our minds. I'm not talking about like death or like radiation specifically. I'm talking about that too, but I'm talking about like our mental,
Yeah.
like how we view the world, how we view people, how we view relationships.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know.
People don't take relationships seriously.
Literally, like okay. Speaking on that, I think that let me back up.
Back it up.
You date, in my eyes, you date.
I know what you're gonna
to
say.
Find out who you want to marry.
Dating is, there's
If you
no
ever get-
reason to date or be in a relationship with someone unless you see a future with them.
Yeah. You don't have to get married. If
Well, yeah,
that's not
right.
your belief, you don't have to get married.
You don't have to get married. I'm not saying you shouldn't get married. I think everyone should get married if they find someone they love. Okay, then you should get married, right?
Yeah.
It's just a thing to do. It's it's biblical. Coming from a Christian, it's a biblical standpoint.
Yeah.
That it's the right thing to do.
Agreed.
But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say shoot, you don't date to not marry. In my opinion, I would never get in a relationship with a girl if I did not see a possible future with her.
Yep.
If I would never just date someone for a hookup or just for a few months just to have someone to say I have a girlfriend. If I'm dating you, I like you a lot and probably love you, and that grows into a situation where you're in love, because there's a difference between loving someone and being in love with someone.
Yeah.
And you
Takes
love each
two.
other, and then it grows into a thing where you're in love, and then you get married, and then you have kids, and then you die at the age of 80
Because of cell phones.
because of the cell phone radiation.
66.
Yeah.
Yeah, 66. You think that's the death? You think 66
I
the
don't
age?
know, dude. That's
I'm
depressing
thinking
to
like
think about.
58, 55. Could have
Mm.
I don't really know. Dude, our diets too? Fast food
What
has
if it's
changed?
the opposite effect? What if we live till like 140?
Someone said that. Someone said that what we have could be actually relieving certain things and
That would be
making it to
insane.
where we live longer. If that's
I
true,
don't
that'd be
think
crazy.
So, though, because the amount of stress that social
The
media
social
puts on
media
people.
causes-
Homo.
Why do you think
Yeah.
that the
Homo.
social,
Yeah.
like social or not social, I don't know.
Social media is for
social media and the suicide rate? What if it's where to the point? Okay, this is bad.
Dude, yeah, okay.
We were saying,
We're talking about the
Okay,
life
so-
expectancy.
so social media, if it does anything, it makes it way worse for stress because
Oh, stress.
I did
So-
it. I'm doing like a fast right now on social media. I'm off Instagram and Snapchat, which
Good.
most people are like, oh well, why didn't you do this and that? Well, I'm on it way too much,
Same.
and so
Yeah.
I figured that's a good enough sacrifice. Anyway,
I'll be honest with
suicide
you.
rate.
I'm gonna add it to my
Yeah,
opinion
go
on
ahead.
that. The apps that really cause the stress for me is not Instagram. I feel like the app itself isn't where the stress lies. It's when you start like getting too deep into the apps. Like an app that definitely caused a lot of stress for me was TikTok.
Yeah.
I was on it too much, and I started comparing myself to everyone on there.
Yeah.
Because if you guys don't know, there's a lot of attractive people,
Yeah,
a lot of attractive guys that make you feel like you're less attractive. And then
we
there's a lot
both
of,
watched TikTok
Yeah.
for hours,
Mm.
and then we
We
both
would
deleted it around the same time.
yeah. We just both
I haven't been on
noticed
it in like 5
we're
months.
really good at noticing something that's bad for us and attempting to cut it out.
I was on it for way too much because
Dude.
I downloaded it as a joke, and then I was like, dang, this is really
It's
funny.
funny.
There's some funny stuff, but there's also
And there's
some
a lot of funny
bad
stuff,
on
and I'm
there.
not talking about the funny content. I'm talking about the ones like, okay, then there's the pretty girls, right?
Yeah.
Then that you
Yeah.
raise your expectations for who you're actually gonna get with, and it's not gonna
Right.
happen. Sorry, you're not gonna marry her. You're not gonna find. I mean, I'm
7
not.
ain't gonna get a 10.
A 6 ain't gonna get a 10. You know, I mean, it's possible, but you just start
5.5.
comparing. And then you do the same thing with yourself. You know, you see
Yeah.
a lot of attractive males, and you compare you
Yeah.
to them,
You
and
ain't
you're
gotta
like,
be gay to
shoot.
know when somebody's more attractive.
You're
than
like,
you.
shoot,
Then
I'm
you're
not as
like,
cool as this
yeah,
dude.
Exactly.
Look at this guy. This guy can pull.
And then
probably
you
any
read
chick
the
he wants.
comments, and you see all these girls like, oh my god, oh my god.
And then you're like, why don't I get that?
Yeah,
You're like, am I not that
exactly.
attractive? And that starts messing with your mind.
Yep.
And so TikTok, I hate the app. Honestly, I feel like that's probably the worst. Instagram for me, I feel like it's an issue for a lot of people. But to be honest with you, I
Not
spend
for me.
on my. It's not an issue
I
for
spend
me.
maybe 10 minutes a day on that
I
thing.
spend a total of 50 minutes a day.
Really?
50. That's
I never
not
get
high.
on there.
That's not high. Most
That's
people
not
usually
at
it's like
all.
a
It's
few
like-
hours.
It's like
I would
4.
say I
Four.
probably average about an hour, hour and a half,
Like-
or more.
50 minutes.
It's quite a while.
Literally, I hop on there. The only times I'm on Instagram is if I mainly use it for DMs.
Yeah.
exactly.
I
Yes.
literally don't.
It's
If
literally
I
a dating
follow, if I
website.
do not follow you, I don't like your posts. I don't like anyone's posts. The only posts I like is like my close immediate friends or like my mom. I don't ever scroll on Instagram ever and to see what other people are doing. In fact, I have. If you guys don't know, there's a mute option on Instagram. Have you know about this?
Yeah.
It's where you can mute their posts and their stories, but you're still following them. They don't know you've muted them. It's not restrict because you can like restrict an account. You can block. But you can mute and you just won't see the posts on your feed or their stories.
I think
I've done it to
is
multiple people.
comments too, I think.
Yeah,
Or is
mutes their
that
account.
the restrict?
You can mute comments, but that's separate.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I don't know.
but yeah, I've done that to a few accounts. But Instagram does not cause stress for me. I don't compare myself.
I do. So that's why.
Instagram's never been an issue. It was only TikTok, and I'd say any comparing that I do is real life comparing.
Yeah.
I compare myself to someone I see just anywhere. You know, like maybe, I don't know. Like I don't usually compare I've compared myself on Instagram before, but usually it doesn't affect me. I feel like it doesn't really cause any stress in my life. It's not really, I don't have much drama. You know, like I said, I mainly use it to DM people and like make posts for the podcast, make posts for my Instagram stories, funny videos. I don't spend a lot of my time on there. It doesn't cause stress for me, so I don't worry too much about Instagram. Something that does is Snapchat.
So
That app,
Snap got me, man.
it's like you're constantly talking to people that you don't even know, really know. And that's just too much. We were not designed to have a personal connection with a bunch of people. It's just not how we are. You know, it's just, you're trying to talk to people. We were not designed to talk to people on a personal level throughout the entire day. That's the problem is today we're having deep conversations with people while we're at work. We were not designed to take in that much information a day.
And
you don't need to know
another
what
thing
Becky's
is-
doing down in Texas, who you added randomly off Wink.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, you don't need to talk
Yeah.
to them at all. You're never going to meet them. You don't know them. It doesn't matter. Like, it's just too much information, too much knowledge, too
think,
much on your mind. You're trying to help them deal with their problems
Yeah,
and you have your
that's
own
the problem
problems.
I have really bad. I dive into other people's problems to try and help them when I have problems of my own, and then I stress about theirs
Right.
and not worry about mine.
Exactly.
And then mine come up, and I'm like, shoot.
Yeah, what do
Everybody
I do?
else hot.
I don't have the answers for my own problems, but I have the
Yeah.
answers for everybody else's
Yep.
problems.
Yeah, I'd literally like.
I can't take my own advice. I'm like, why would I listen to me? I hate me.
Yeah.
Right, and you always seem to help them.
Yeah, they're always like, oh, dude, thank you.
That's
so much.
incredible,
And then I
dude.
say it
Best-
to
best
myself,
help
and
I've
I'm
ever got in my
nah,
life.
bro.
I'm definitely a person that does stuff for people more than myself.
I do a lot too.
And I love it and I hate it.
But I will say in 2020, I definitely did a lot of self-improvement and
Yes.
self-reflection.
I'm working on it this year.
That 2020 was my year, I feel like, of self. It wasn't a year for YouTube for me. It wasn't like huge success.
Great
But it was huge.
success.
It was great success. It was really good success for me personally. Like the way I think, the way I move, the way I act, the things I do, things I don't do. I improved myself in 2020 a lot. And going into 2021, I'm going to try and focus on in creating content, podcasts.
Would you say you learned a lot of
vlogs.
lessons?
I learned a lot of lessons.
I learned a lot of lessons.
I learned a lot of things not to say and not to do, and I
Yeah.
learned a lot about other people. And
I
that helped
learned
me learn about myself.
I learned a lot of what not to do in a relationship.
You wanted to talk about suicide, right?
Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, I was saying
When
like
we cut,
the
it was like- it was 6
suicide
minutes ago.
the suicide rate is insane this generation compared to what it
Oh.
was because people
Actually,
use
I'm
Instagram
going to get
and
statistics on that.
Facebook and Snap. They see people's stories. They see like marriages, proposals. They see this guy. Oh, he just bought a car. Like, oh, this and that. I don't see anything wrong with that, but I guess you can overflex on people, and like that affects other people's mentalities of their
Wow.
self. And
They don't even know they're doing it.
No,
they
they
don't
don't.
even
And then one
100
day they're just like, what is it?
100,000 deaths a year.
Jesus, man.
100,000 deaths a year globally from suicide. It says here that it actually went down, but I know that's not true.
That was in 2008. It says
Okay, let's.
Look up 2020 or something.
Suicide.
Suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the U.S. In 2018, 48,000 people died from suicide. 50,000 people killed themselves in 2018. In 2018, there was an estimated 1.4 million suicide attempts. Suicide attempts. And the problem with that is those people could accidentally go through with it in that attempt. That's the problem, really, is the attempts, because those people could, have this feeling
Or they
of
could
wanting.
be injured or is paralyzed or something from
Something
whatever
bad.
they tried to do.
I know there was a man, I forgot his name. He tried to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge and he survived.
Yeah.
Look at that. White
yeah.
males accounted for 69.67% of
Yeah,
the suicide
And
deaths.
people say that
I'm a
white
white
men
male.
have it the easiest. There's this
No.
stigma that white
They
men
just
have the
keep it.
easiest. We just keep it really well.
We do.
But
We
we are
really
the
do.
white males accounted for 69% of all suicides in 2018. 69%.
50.57% of it was from firearms.
And okay, and then this is where I like
So
to get good.
25,000
They
deaths
say
were
that
from
like
a
guns are the reason of like deaths and junk. It's like, dude, it was half. And the reason why it was half is because the other half didn't even own guns. And if I guarantee you, if they did, they would have used a gun.
Yeah.
Because it's the quickest way out.
And you could still survive from it. Though,
You could.
which is
I've heard of
crazy.
that. I've heard of that.
Wait, go up.
Oh, dude. Oh my word. Look at the suicide rates go up.
Yeah, there's a line
Dude.
graph, and it's just.
That is
Oh.
insane. It's only went up.
And that's in 2018. 2 years is probably way up.
Oh, 2020. I bet suicide was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look up
They said
2020.
it's one of the worst years for suicide. I'm pretty
2020
sure.
suicide.
'Cause
Suicide.
People lost jobs and all
rates.
kinds
I think I
of stuff.
spelled suicide wrong.
Yeah, it's from COVID, obviously. Businesses going down.
I'm not seeing anything on
people
this
not being able
site.
to work.
I'm
They're
not
stuck
getting.
at
I'm
home.
not getting anything really. There's not much on it. Okay, it's not saying.
Anyway.
I guarantee you it's high. Okay, wait, hold on. It's showing that stress. Okay, hold on. Wait. Is there a graph maybe? Anyways, in 2018 it was up so much. So you already know in 2020 it was even worse because of the pandemic and because of all the riots and BLM, all of that. It plays a part. Anyways, yeah, suicide is really bad. I've personally never really seriously dealt with it. I mean, obviously I had the moments when I was a kid where like, God, if you don't make her like me, I will kill myself right now. I remember and this isn't getting like too dark, but I remember I had like a little pocket knife. And I like had it on my desk. I was like, I swear, if she doesn't like me back, I'm gonna do it.
I'm done.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
My 12th edition
never
Nerf
opened the
gun
knife.
is going to be.
I just was like, maybe this will get God's attention, and maybe she'll start liking me
Like,
back.
yeah.
And she never liked me back. Didn't work. God knew I was never actually gonna commit to it, or else he probably would have made her like me, or he would have let me die. Who knows?
Then she would have maybe heard about you.
And then liked me after I was dead.
Yeah.
And there we go. He's like, hey, Jack, I answered your prayer.
Yeah.
You got what you wanted.
I
Got
have
what you
dealt
wanted.
with it pretty
Yeah.
hard multiple times, but obviously I'm here. so
Not
I didn't-
enough.
I
Not
didn't
not
do
enough
it.
to commit. Yeah.
I mean, I was there. I was there, but I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't follow through. Thank
Yeah.
God. A lot of
Sorry. Me and him joke about everything, even
we
that.
joke about everything. I mean,
Not other people, but me and him, like personally, we like joke about
All
just
kinds of stuff.
all kinds of junk.
Everything.
I honestly feel like that's the only reason why some of us have it is because we have to make light of it.
Yeah.
You know, it's what jokes are made for. It's
Yep.
to make light of situations so you
Like
don't
I
take it
told
too
you,
seriously.
Most of the time, well, you disagreed because you said that. Anyway,
I disagree with
most of the time, somebody that like goes out of their way to make other people laugh are probably more than likely dealing with something in their mental health because
right.
they want to make others happy
Yeah.
to make themselves feel better, and that's something that I
They
try
never
to do.
focus on their true happiness.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they focus on just using others to make themselves happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know. I've never really seriously dealt with it, but I definitely could see how I could if you know. I can see. I don't know. It's just I don't think anyone should ever do that. It's just horrible.
Yeah,
That
not worth
it's
it.
it's horrible to think that 50,000 people actually did commit suicide in 2018. Not even considered it. They did it. They actually went through with it, and that's what's scary. Is those 50,000 people, they did it. It's a real thing,
They're
and
not
it's
here.
serious. They're
Just-
not here anymore. They pulled the trigger. You know,
100,000 worldwide, didn't it say?
100,000 worldwide.
That was just in the U.S.
That's U.S. alone. So most deaths are in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Right?
It's because we have all the technology. We have all the technology. It's stressful. There's a stigma, and I feel like a lot of the deaths are probably in California. I wouldn't be shocked
Probably.
because of all
honestly.
the freaking plastic surgery and people comparing themselves and just all the Hollywood fame and junk. It just look at all the famous celebrities, you know, that have done
A lot
it.
of them have committed suicide.
Yeah, and it's they can't handle all the attention.
Robin Williams.
What about
Man's was
Robin?
hilarious. Like, he was known for making people laugh, and he killed himself.
Wait, Robin Williams killed himself?
Yes.
When?
I'm pretty sure he admitted to having dealt with it his whole life. And, like, that's just a...
Oh, he died in 2014.
Yeah, that's just
How
an
did I forget
example
about
of
that,
someone
man?
that goes out of their way to make other people happy and laugh and
Yeah.
cut up, and like you would never think that he was that way.
Yeah.
And then like towards the very end, he admitted that he had a lot of mental health issues.
A lot of people that if you know a friend that deals with it, I know that there's a suicide hotline number. I'll go ahead and throw that number down in the description.
Or just call me, I'll help you out.
Or just call Travis because he's
Yeah.
a great person to talk to with that type of junk. He'll
I
help you
don't-
get through it.
I
But
don't-
I will put the suicide number down there just since we did cover it in this video. In case any of you are even considering doing something as horrible as
do it.
don't do it.
It's cliche, but it's not worth it.
It's
all.
not.
Whatever you're
make
dealing
the
with,
most.
you're gonna get through it.
Make the most out of it. Make the most out of your life. And if you're one of the people that are like down on themselves about like the way you look or the way you act or you are, you know, just work on self-improvement, you know, start working out. Working out's a big
Dude,
thing for me. It relieves a lot of
literally.
stress. Relieves a
If-
lot of stress.
If
That's
people
what helped me a lot.
if people would literally, what you said, like self-improvement, you literally feel so much more accomplished and just so much more relief after you do what you wanted to change. It's just like the satisfaction is just all the way up to the roof, man.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
You'll be a lot happier if you just work on yourself because a lot of the issues you're dealing with are things you know how to fix. You're just since you're so upset and depressed, you come kind of in like this lazy coma, you know, of like I don't want to leave this spot.
Don't want to do anything.
I don't want to do anything about it, but you got to do something about it. If you're unhappy with the way you look, start working out, start eating healthy, drink a lot of water, clear up that acne. You know what I'm saying? Like start working on like improving yourself. And if it's like the way you act, because that's definitely something that I dealt with was the way I acted back a few years ago, just super obnoxious. And you know, I have my moments, but I try and control myself, self-control, and just, you know, grow up. Just grow up, mature, and just I think recording myself actually helped because I was able to look back and see the way I acted, and so I was able to be like, oh my gosh, that's bad.
Just
I need
pick
to
at what you need.
I need to pick on the things that I need. I think this is actually helping. The podcast is helping us with that too.
You have to think
We
about
watch.
what you want to
Right,
say.
you're really articulating what you're
I'm watching
thinking.
this right now, and I'm probably looking at myself like, oh god.
There's some things to
Yeah.
work on for the next
Yeah.
episode.
I'm gonna be like, fix
Yep.
your posture.
Fix your posture.
Oh,
Stop talking like that. You know, and
Yeah.
also another thing, it's okay to like pick out things you want to like change about yourself, you know, and like work on, but don't pick yourself apart because you can easily do that, man. You can look in the mirror and be like, why does this look the way it does? Why am I doing this? You can pick yourself apart, dude. You're unique. You're unique, okay?
Everyone's different. Man.
Everyone is different.
Like
No one's the
body
same.
dysmorphia.
Body dysmorphia.
So
that's the
I
thing.
think that's the name for
It's
it.
a mental condition.
It's not even condition. I think it's something that almost like everybody deals with to a certain point. Like even you said, the celebrities, you know, they're
have it. That's why
great
they get
looking
plastic
people, but
surgery.
they're constantly wanting to improve all the time. So
Yeah.
why would they want to improve if they already look like that? It's because they look in the mirror just like all of us do, and they're like, "Dang, I wish I would blankety blank." You
The
know
grass
what
is always green on the other side. Everyone wants to look like something different or
Yeah.
someone different. And you just
So-
got to come to realization you are who you are, and you can't change it.
I mean? The
Self-love, baby.
body dysmorphia.
Who's got the ringer on?
You do.
Is it me?
Body dysmorphia.
Embarrassing.
We've talked about this. It's where your mind literally morphs and twists your way of seeing yourself in a mirror
My computer.
or just in general.
Right.
And it's to the point where you'll look at yourself in the mirror and you look worse, and it's like it picks out your insecurities and blows it up for you.
Yeah.
Like I look at Garrison and he looks fine to me, and I look at
Right.
Jack.
You look fine.
He looks fine.
You
to
look
me.
fine.
I
you
look
look
at myself
normal.
and I'm like, dear God,
Thanks, guys.
blank. Like
It's-
I'm gonna be
you-
watching this right now.
You gotta see.
And I'm gonna be like, what is up?
You gotta
with that?
see yourself the way others see you.
Yeah.
And honestly, what helped me is I used to look in the mirror all this. It's going good. Podcast is going good. Person who just texted me and asked me how it's going. Hi, how's it going? So, just stop looking in the mirror so much and stop because the more you look at yourself, the more you'll notice things and start picking yourself apart. And if you were to point something out to me, I could probably be like, yeah, I see that, but not as much as you do. You're blowing it up. Same with you. If you mention something dude, I think I'm kind of short. I mean, I could probably see that.
Yeah.
You know.
He's tall. He's
I'm really
like
tall.
6'4".
You know, if you
Easily, dude.
if you
The
mentioned
camera
it,
angle makes him look smaller, but he's actually
massive.
extremely tall.
Yeah, I'm a
Like
freak, man.
No, I'm just
I
saying
mean,
the cord
literally-
out of my ear hole.
Like
I was gonna ask you since we're talking about this,
Chris.
have you ever dealt with
being bullied for being short?
have you ever been
Too
depressed
much.
because have you ever been self-conscious though?
Oh yes,
You are-
I
you
still
still
Have you
do
am.
ever
it?
swung on
Like,
somebody?
Really? See, I feel like I'm not saying you shouldn't be, but man, you're unique as frick.
I heard my dad say this. For those of you that don't know, I got my awesome genes from my dad, and anyways,
Honestly, bro, you wouldn't be near as cool if you weren't this
Yeah,
high.
that's
I'll
what
be.
I'm saying.
It's a part of who you are. It's a part of you. You're
one
unique.
of I think it was his fraternity brother, and he said that he's like, my dad's name is Matt. He's like, Matt, you're one of the biggest small men I've ever met. I think it was something like
Your
that.
personality's big, Garrison.
Yeah, like that. I'm like,
Big.
kind of just stuck with me. But honestly, the thing that gets me the most is definitely with the girls, because
Right.
this literally it feels like they don't even give you a chance.
Unless
Not
you're 6 foot.
yeah, and it's just it's
And a lot of guys that aren't even as short as you still deal with that
Yeah,
too, which
I
is
know.
what's nuts. They could
It
be 5'10" or 5'7".
yeah.
Are you not 6 foot?
Like when other guys
I'm
I
on
just
the
can't
dot,
get a
6 foot.
girlfriend, and they're like 6 foot or
It's crazy.
literally 5'6". Like if
Wait,
I was
how tall are you
5'6",
actually?
dude, I'd have so many babes. Man.
Yeah.
How
I'm
tall are
kidding.
you actually?
I'm like 5'1" and
I
a
thought-
half.
I
on
thought
a
I
good
told
day.
you.
No,
He
you
said
told
you
me-
were 5'4". I was
You
like, no, he's
told me
not.
he was 5'4".
No.
You told me you were
Oh.
like 5'2".
I
and
told
remember
you, I
told
was
me
like, nah, there's no
I feel like
way.
with certain shoes on, maybe you're a little taller.
He's taller.
Probably.
Anyway,
Maybe with these.
yeah,
but-
I was gonna say though, it's I've never really asked you if you've dealt with,
Yeah.
We're getting
Dude,
into
literally.
it.
I've
like-
never, because I've always, you come across as if you don't.
Yeah.
That's what's so impressive is you feel like someone you would deal with it really bad, but you come across as you deal with nothing.
Nah.
And
I
honestly,
mean,
bro, you don't. You shouldn't.
like
Don't ever.
people's people's opinions on me, like when they call me short, it's
It's funny.
I kind of like it because I'm just not like every other your average
Everyone.
Joe, you
You're
know.
not. You're not.
Um
You're really not, bro. You want to get married?
yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's get married right
Can
now.
I get
Right
married too?
Okay,
Yeah.
man, we're all single.
Yes.
You're
Not for long.
Really.
Not for long.
He's not really single. Don't be trying anything, women.
Yeah.
He's reserved.
No,
Kind
you're
of.
not.
Shut up.
Stop.
He's, well,
Stop. We're cutting
we're-
this here. We're stopping. But yeah, I just wanted to ask you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally what people say it doesn't really.
Yeah.
I don't. I've literally heard it. I've heard it all, man.
I mean,
I've heard shrimp. Shorty.
but here's
all
what's
of
funny
it, man.
is
Have you ever been
he's
called an elf?
Yo, yeah,
An
midget
elf?
fun size. They're
If
like,
they do
"You're
again,
not a midget,
tell
you're
me,
fun
call me,
size."
and I'll
Like,
swing at them.
fun
yeah.
size. I
I've
like
heard
it.
fun
Rare.
size so much, and like, it's just like, dude, literally, I realize I'm short. Just, I am
Also,
a human being.
don't
I'm
think
like,
that like we're insensitive because we make short jokes.
yeah.
Okay, it's different when
We're
your
just
boys.
messing around.
With
When
the
your when
boys.
your boys make
I
short
love them.
jokes,
I'm in love with them.
dude. It's funny. There's a humor behind it, and it's like
Yeah.
it's just comedy is beautiful because of that reason.
We don't want to
Want
push
to
the boundaries
gross.
of
No.
boundaries that shouldn't be pushed.
Of course,
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
but
Yeah.
your height, it's like, dude, literally, like me and you are so opposite. Like I'm unaveragely tall.
Yeah.
I'm like 6'3" and I'm 17,
Literally
and you're like,
opposite
and
everything.
you're like 5. Besides our fits, obviously.
Yeah,
Or, like-
and something.
Yeah, same.
It's just really weird. Is our jacket looks the exact same size except it fits you and it fits me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about? Why does it look the same
It actually
size?
does.
It's like both, like it's almost the same
Well,
exact size.
I think it's because it's
me
like
too.
Taylor. It's just like
Dude.
perfectly a good fit, so it looks like it's
yeah.
like the same.
Dude, them
Okay.
jelly beans have been sitting there for a fat minute. They're
I know,
I
crusty.
was
dude.
gonna
Just
say
They're so
something.
crusty.
Probably people are probably staring at them like,
Yeah.
"Get this
Should have
off
eat them
the table."
afterwards.
Yummy!
Eat
I
'em, eat
can't
'em.
wait.
Cannot wait. Oh man, but yeah.
They're magic beans. They're
You
gonna
got
help
any
me
other
grow.
topics? Because honestly, I'm kind of out of notes here. I'm kind of out of notes.
Oh, we
Dude.
have new topics.
If you got any topics, what we'll
Y'all bring up something while I find something.
Dude, I mean, literally, like
we'll talk.
Oh,
being-
I have one.
We'll talk. We'll
being short, right? I'm glad you brought it up because
talk.
going back-
I think it's cool.
I think I have
Thanks,
a good
guys.
topic.
And
To
I
end
feel like a
on.
lot of girls go for you because of your unique, you know?
I mean,
You come to me like
literally-
every single week with like, oh, yo, check this girl out, bro. She cute. I'm like, yo, she cute. You come here
I
a week
don't.
later. Look, yo, that one failed. Check this one out.
I don't know.
What are you
It's-
gonna do?
It's
Always
not-
gotta have a backup plan,
It's
bro.
not even like it failed. It's almost just like
Dude.
you were too good for them. And you're like, eh.
Send it.
I'm
What
kidding.
are
I
you
can't
do?
be cocky like that. You gotta have the status like that.
gotta have
so
the
then they chase you.
status.
We're switching the role
He
up,
gets
man.
girls, bro.
But-
He does, bro. It don't matter.
Literally,
You get
like-
girls.
Being short, every short dude, you gotta have confidence, brother. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
you gotta be the life of the party,
Confidence.
I'm
like-
6 foot and I have none.
man. Like, I mean,
That's what's so
look
weird.
at me, man. The smallest man.
That's what I
one
was
of
gonna
the
say.
biggest
Your
voices.
confidence is so high.
Yeah, I don't care.
Tall guys, take
I don't
notes.
care.
This man knows the trick.
I literally
What is
get
your
that
trick for being confident?
partially.
What is the trick? Because I understand like the self. What's the word? I can't
Self-love?
think of it. No.
or self-assurance.
self-esteem. Sorry.
Okay, what?
It must
okay,
be
what is my
low.
motivation?
Must be kind of short, kind of low.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
Elaborate being that small. It was.
Is your lifespan shorter?
Is your lifespan short?
I mean,
Like, do we have the same lifespan?
I think I don't. Just like a joke. I mean, I think like
I don't
short
really
people
get it. I
live
was just
longer,
going along.
but
How do they live longer though if you're
'Cause
shorter?
the altitude is lower down there.
yeah.
And so they don't have
Yeah.
to. They don't have to worry about the pressure.
You have a hard
Yeah.
time finding
the
like
anabolic pressure
clothes that fit you.
on
Dude,
the cranium.
Yes.
You buy kids clothes.
Jeans are the hardest
Hey, they
thing
fit you
to
good, though,
find
bro.
out. Okay, dude. Go ahead. I won't leave you hanging, brother. Literally, these Johns right here. These Johns right here.
in Johns.
I had like
And
I
jeans.
mean it was like what's his name? Natural selection guy like Edward or something long time ago. Can't
Edward, long
remember
time
his-
ago. Shout out to
yeah,
Edward,
Edward long time ago. I can't remember his name. He's definitely dead, but a philosopher. Anyways, he
This has been a serious podcast.
it's like fine. It's like trying to find some other life form or organism. It's like trying to find pants for me, man. It is like
Yeah.
near.
It's like trying to find a girl.
impossible. That's not hard.
Not for you. You are so confident. This man's full of
Nah,
confidence.
Nah,
I was gonna say
it's hard. It's
I
very
laughed.
hard.
I laughed. Oh God, I laughed a few seconds ago, and it felt wrong because of how serious this whole podcast has been.
Yeah.
Like I feels weird laughing because this has been a very, very real
I
podcast.
held back. I could have got way more serious.
No, we're not doing
Yeah.
it. We're not. We've already moved
It
out.
can get very personal, bad.
We've already
I don't
moved
know.
out.
I do have a
there.
topic that we can end on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We want to end on a topic. It's been 1 hour,
2021
26.
goals.
Ah, shoot, man.
Do we
I
really-
actually
we
do. I have
really-
mine. I
I
have
Oh,
have
mine.
by
a
the way,
couple.
Happy New Year's.
Right?
Hello.
Hey, can we go?
We should have started the
Happy
podcast
New Year,
out that
brother.
way, but
On
hey,
me.
Happy
only the
New
people
Year.
that get
And
the Happy New Year's greetings, great greasings.
Yeah.
Only people that get that are the people that watch to the very end. So we appreciate you. I think anyone who's
to a
watching
wrap.
right now, thank you so much. You sat here and
Very much.
listen to us for an hour and 20 minutes. Are you okay?
You deserve a kiss on the forehead.
I want to ask, are you okay? Are you,
Comment below. Are you
on the verge of
physically and mentally
suicide?
and spiritually?
What?
yeah, are you
stable?
doing okay? Because I have a
I
feeling
love
that
you.
if you
I
watch
like
this
me a
on
high
YouTube,
five.
cookies.
You
Reach
may-
yourself out and give me
I'm
a
just
high five.
rambling
you
stuff.
may
on the
not
talk
you
the whole
may
time.
not you may not be okay if you're still watching, but we enjoy your
It
company.
is what it
Yeah.
is. We're here for it.
Okay, 2021.
2021 goals.
Goals.
I'll start it off because it's
Goals.
real simple.
Okay, go.
This has been a goal for a while. I want to get stronger mentally,
Yes.
physically, spiritually,
Me too. That's about me too.
and I want to be able to bench 235 by the end.
Yes,
of the
sir.
year.
That's what I'm talking
Dude,
about.
my goal is 210.
I'm at
Yeah.
It's a bit
205.
smaller.
Mine's
than
like
his.
240, but
I'm,
it's pretty small.
240 milligrams or
I'm at
what?
205. I
Uh,
need 235 by the end of the year. I think I
240
can get
grams. You talking about
You're at what?
pounds?
205,
And you want what?
235.
Last time I maxed, what was it? 185, 190.
Shoot.
It was at least
185.
185. That was my last time I maxed. But to be honest, that's like how much I weigh right now. I actually think I
weigh
might be like 180 right
170,
now, 185.
169.
Yeah,
What-
my bench isn't that great. It's not.
What's your mine's okay. I can finally consistently do a 25 plate, guys, believe it or not.
On each side.
On each side.
That's
Plus the back.
95.
You know what?
95.
That's impressive. You want to know why that's impressive?
Because he weighs 95.
No,
Right?
because that's what I benched at the
Oh.
beginning of my workout journey was that bar.
I'm
10
freak.
reps is all I could get
I think
with
I started
90,
at
25 on each
115.
side.
I can't.
And
I can
you're
only
already
get like
there.
I can get like 7.
That's good though, because
That's
that's what
really
I
good.
started out with. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
That would
My
be-
boy Coop pushed me one time. Like I was literally like on one of my reps. I was like, "There's
Shout
no
out
way
to
I'm getting
Cooper.
this up." And I was like,
Have
I was
I
like
met
right
Cooper?
here. I don't know.
I think I did. Does he
And-
work at the place?
Titten? No.
Titten? Who works at Titten that I met?
It's getting late,
Noah.
by the way.
Noah?
What time
Coop?
is it? It's 10:15
Wait, no.
as we're doing this.
Yeah,
It's
we're
past
good.
my bedtime. I gotta go, guys.
All right, cool. Gotta go, guys.
Oh, wait,
I
it's
gotta go home.
10:15? Oh, I was supposed to be
We
home
got-
15 minutes?
So I was like, "There's no way I'm getting this up." I was like that, and then I'm like, "Oh." And then Cooper was spotting me, so I'm like, "You know what? Screw it. I'm going for another."
Yes.
I push out another. I'm like, "Ooh!" I've never
My
done
man's
this many
went for
before.
it.
And then I was like, all right, let's get it. I was getting pumped now, and then I was like, I'm gonna bounce this one. Bounced it, got it up. I was like,
Dude.
I'll build another one.
Get another one, put it down.
And then
Pump
on
it
the
up.
last one, I had to like really bounce it. I had the perfect form. Had to use my legs in it. And yeah, that's how I met your mother.
What? Cooper's your your wife?
Go wash your mouth out.
Where exactly
Sorry.
were you benching this at?
At
yeah.
Cooper's household.
Why was my
Cooper's household.
mom?
Voices? You want to do your Oh, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
No,
We like
I'll
to do
I'll
impressions.
do
Let's end on a good
Do
note.
the you know. You know
What are you
what
gonna do?
I'm talking about.
What are you gonna do?
Ohana means family.
It's so good. You gotta do the way you gotta do.
What are you gonna do, baby?
What are you gonna do?
gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's good.
I can do it. Do the thing. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, baby? This is great. This is great. Coffee. Did you buy one coffee?
I put coffee in the hot dogs.
Dude, oh man.
I'm walking
Yeah,
here.
it's just peaking.
It's
so
peaking.
bad.
It's
okay, back up.
K
Back up.
K2 Mount Everest peak. Peak.
We need to do a coffee episode. We've yet to drink coffee or something
Dude, I
on
would
the show.
pee
Or some
every
tea.
minute of that.
Some tea, some coffee,
Tea
anything
party.
besides water.
I can do
but,
like Dr.
water's
Pepper
good for
or something.
clearing the
Maybe
voice.
maybe not tea.
You get my
Or
joke?
not
Tea
oh,
party.
not can't do tea, but
Back to
coffee, no.
2021 goals. Oh,
Yes.
tea because we're talking about tea.
Tea party.
Tea parties are fun, but sometimes they
Alright,
hurt a
go
little bit.
Mine?
No, I was gonna go 2021. One thing I really want to work on, or one thing I'm doing in 2021, I'm doing no pop 2021.
No pop.
No soda pop. No
I've
Dr.
been
Pepper.
cutting it out completely.
Yeah, are you?
I don't think I'm gonna go the whole year because that's like impossible.
It's not for me. I'm gonna go the entire year without.
Okay,
drinking
maybe
pop.
pop, but not tea.
Dude, think about how
I
minuscule.
can't give up tea.
Think
I
about
will
how
literally
minuscule.
die.
Think about how minuscule pop is, though.
I will go into a coma, and they will put tea in an IV bag, and I'll be fine. They'll be like, he's waking up. His vitals are amazing.
This man is on the brink of death. You put sweet tea into his freaking IV, and he's like, man, has a heart attack from all the energy from it.
Man.
You die a second time.
You've been
You die a
dead
second
for
time.
eons, and then they
They're like,
hook
sir,
you up.
sir, we're gonna have to pull the plug. He's been out for
You're
2
buried.
years, and
You're-
they're like, "Have you tried sweet tea?"
You're buried in your
and they
casket.
put it in, and I'm like,
You're buried in your
floating.
casket, and
Just
someone
float
pours
up.
like a gallon of sweet tea on your casket, and
and I
you,
just
you bust out. You're like, "Let me out!"
Undertaker style.
punch the door off.
Boom. Has anyone actually tried that? Has anyone wondered, like, what if the cure for death is so something simple like salt water or like Dr.
Legos?
Pepper Legos?
Back
Like,
in the
I'm
the
serious.
Day,
I'm
bet
serious.
they tried everything.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
think about
Biblical
it.
time, they're like, just pour everything on them.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Nothing might
serious.
work.
Like, think about it. Like, what if the cure to death is like literally
I have a
just?
topic that I don't think anybody has ever talked about.
Let me
I'm
hear it.
serious.
Ever.
What is it?
Touch on it, and then
What
we'll expand next.
Did the first person that seen somebody die think?
Oh my God,
Whoa.
that is.
What
good.
did they see it? And they're like, bro, seriously, wake up.
Whoa.
I'm freaking serious.
How did they? No, how did they understand what
Dude,
death
what
was?
death
Yeah, they're like,
was.
bro, God, why is he waking up?
Because the first
He's
people
been out
obviously
for a while.
Adam and Eve.
And God's like, I'm sorry to break it to you, but he's dead. He's like, what does that mean?
What? What do you mean dead? What does the word dead mean? What
He's
is?
like,
What
it
is?
means
what
that
is
he
it?
is no longer breathing. He's like, well,
What is
make
breathing
him
mean?
breathe. He's like, no, he's gone forever.
It's
You're never gonna see this dude again. And they're like,
No, what if you had no God there to tell you though? What if God wasn't like he's dead? What if you were just left with no explanation and you're just like,
well, shoot, I'll just
wait,
leave
does the
him.
Bible talk
They
about the
just
first man
leave
that
him there.
died or no?
No, I don't think it does.
Oh, frick. Well,
They
Cain
ju-
killed
they-
Abel.
Yeah. Oh, was that the first death ever?
Was it?
Probably. Was.
Are we
that was in
uninformed?
Genesis.
Well, then he killed him. Then he obviously knows a death. Maybe he. What if he didn't mean to kill him? What if he didn't know you could kill someone? He's just like, bro, stop it.
He's like, bro, you should have done that, man. And he's like,
He's
bro,
like, let me
wake
hit you with
up,
this
bro. It's
axe
time.
item. Boom.
Yeah.
And he's like, brother, stop. Make that.
Bro, get
Abel?
up, bro.
Bro, I'm serious. Think about it. What if he didn't know? What if he didn't know he was gonna be gone forever?
He's like, bro, he's gonna wake
Were
up.
they
sometime.
educated on what death was? Did they know?
Yeah,
how
Yeah, there's
death
no way
was?
God didn't like debrief him. He's like, if he hits my heart enough, they're not gonna get up ever again. And they're like,
That's-
what do you mean?
what do
No,
you-
like, ever. They're gone.
They're gone.
I
Like
don't-
their heart, this thing that goes do 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 do, it's
Yeah.
gone. It's
They're
done.
dead.
Like I don't
I'm
know,
serious.
because
That's a
like
good point.
little kids like they
Maybe the
don't
Bible talks about it.
understand what
I don't think it does. I don't remember ever hearing about
I
it.
don't know. Like
Yes.
little kids don't understand what
No,
death is, right?
They
So
don't.
how
we
would-
still don't.
how would they know? Like, cause we're not. I don't think we're programmed to know what death is.
We aren't. We don't
Like-
take it well. In fact, I'd have to say, like, I still haven't dealt with the death of my Papa Charlie. Like, it's still not like. It's weird to think that he's not here.
Yeah.
It's so
Doesn't settle. well.
odd.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's not gone. You know what I mean? It's like I'm
It's like me with my grandma Mary. Like around Christmas time, you're thinking like, when's she gonna be here?
right. It's like
You're
you
like,
still
I don't
haven't
see her.
accepted it. I mean, I've accepted it, but it's hard to believe it's actually reality. Like he's not coming back. Like that's hard to accept, and I can't even imagine. How my mamaw, had to handle that, and losing your spouse is very difficult. And we're not getting serious again, so we're done. We're done with that. Sorry, we're done. We're moving on. I want to end on a very funny note, so let's bring up something funny right after talking about death.
Dude, oh.
But what
Mine
was I
was gonna
saying
end it on
before?
2021
Yeah, I forgot
goals.
mine.
No pop for me, and self-improvement, closer to God, spiritual growth,
Always.
mental growth, physical growth, all of that. I want to do better. I want to do better for
What
myself.
you got?
Be a better friend.
Literally, okay. I'm definitely like 6 foot, and I'm reaching for like 7. So,
That was our audio system that just fell off.
the Scarlet.
Yeah.
We're still having audio through, so we're chilling.
We do not want to lose audio. That's
Are we good?
yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
We are chilling.
So,
Hello.
Yeah, we're good.
I literally, this is not just a 2021. This has been like my whole life goal. I literally want to try so hard this year to gain minimum like 10, 15 pounds, and that's if I gain that, dude.
Mass scanner.
I'm gonna.
I gained
Gonna
50
try.
pounds in 7 months.
That's insane.
That's why I'm gonna help you out.
But this is the
Yeah.
one thing he has a problem with. I think is you have a hard time eating a lot of calories.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
watch him eat, and he literally takes like an hour to eat a burger.
I do take a long time to eat.
Because your stomach
but-
is
What about
so...
shakes? That's how I did it. I didn't do with just
I-
food. Shakes. Can you do shakes?
I have a hard time
some
getting down shakes,
days,
man.
yeah, they're
Dang,
hard,
got,
man.
like, 58
Especially like
grams.
I can just
When you add the
let you
protein
try
powder
some
and
powder, and
everything,
if it
so-
doesn't work, then no harm
I don't
done.
know. There's hold on, I'll show you this kind. I'm gonna try.
No, but yeah, I wanna like workout wise in 2021. I wanna get in better shape, and I'm actually doing this thing right now, for 5 months, where it's like.
You got 1,600 calories in that, John.
Yeah, the one that I have is 1350 calories and then like 75 grams of
Let me see.
protein.
Oh, really?
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
thick.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Every
you
time
buy
I
that?
drank one, I was
Is that
on the
Wally?
verge of throwing
So-
up.
yeah.
It was that
Okay.
thick.
It's at Wally. What?
I had to like hold back from throwing up almost
yeah.
every time
Yeah,
I
when
drank one. Because I
yeah.
didn't do like half scoops or anything. I just
Oh.
did the full servings.
Speaking of throwing up, I threw up the other night.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember why.
I woke up at like 5 or 4 o'clock in the morning and just was like, I'm gonna die. Because for me, every time I throw up, it's like my stomach is like hurting so bad, it's almost like I can't even process.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
Yeah.
It sucks. And then bleh.
The guys in my family,
Everywhere.
literally, I don't understand. We have like a curse on our stomachs where it's just like, we gotta take some mad dookies
You
in the
can't-
fudge garden, bro. Like, I mean,
you can't drink milk, right?
House.
I
Dairy's
can drink.
bad.
I love milk, but
Chocolate milk.
If I-
Ooh, chocolate milk.
like, I can drink milk.
Chalky milk's good.
I mean, the chocolate has laxative in it, so that's what triggers.
It does.
Yeah, that's what makes
It's
me
laxative.
What is?
some. It's
Milk
some.
has laxative.
No,
in
no,
it?
no,
I
no.
didn't know
Chocolate
Chocolate does.
has a laxative.
Oh
in
yeah,
it,
I've noticed.
so
I want to eat some chocolate.
when
Go
you
to the
eat
pool.
a lot of chocolate, it makes you,
Coffee makes
you know,
me-
it makes you play battle.
Bro, we're running 1 hour and 40. We got to wrap this mug up. So let's finish talking about what we're talking about. We want to go through. We don't want to do
right
2
now
hours.
we're on the subject of dumps.
Yeah.
So
Great
I
way
feel
to
like
end it.
maybe we should just drop it here.
I don't get it.
All right, well, guys,
Say
thank
we
you.
just
thank
let
you
it loose.
So I'm just gonna say, guys.
There's
you
so
know,
much more I want to talk about. but
Lay
we
it
don't have
back
to-
or
but that
lay it
we got
down.
forever.
Yeah.
We got plenty of podcasts to come, guys.
We
Stay
have so
tuned
much
for
I
more.
want to get serious on specific relationships.
For the
Yes.
yeah, we will. But on the whole vlogs, I have a vlog coming out. What is today?
Thursday the
7th?
7th.
Should be a vlog out this weekend. If not this weekend, Monday. I'm working on a video
Dude,
for
I'm ready to
Mississippi.
watch.
Dude, I'm gonna show you after
I'm
this.
ready.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
You're
I
gonna
do
love
too.
it. Okay, it's incredible. It's one of my favorite intros I've done. I went full country in Mississippi.
Red Dead Redemption.
Full Red Dead Redemption
You were
mode.
Dim-
It's funny.
Did-
It's really, really, really good aesthetic, and I'm just excited to release it. But thank you guys so much for listening and watching.
Appreciate it.
We will talk about
Thank you.
more. I seen a comment that said like, or someone told me we don't like talk about anything too serious, and I was just kind of like, we're getting the feel of it still.
This
And
one's probably
we're
the most,
young.
the thickest one.
This
we've
is
done.
definitely, we talked about suicide and relationships, a lot of relationship stuff, and deaths, and like even some conspiracy. We talked about Antifa.
That's.
and
I want to do a whole episode
the
on
raid on-
conspiracy theories.
we
I want,
will
like,
do that.
I
I want
want
to
you
do-
to get
yeah.
like 2, you to get like 2, and me to get like 2.
Alright.
And
We will
we'll like
get-
elaborate on conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
'cause I love conspiracy
Flat
theories.
Earth.
Yes.
No, flat Earth is bull.
The Earth
But we'll
is flat.
it is flat.
Dude, I already have one I want to. It's not a conspiracy
that?
theory, but it's
That's flat.
it's
Dude,
flat.
That's not Earth, but it's flat.
That's the
look,
Toyota
look.
symbol.
It's flat. But anyways, guys, thanks for listening, watching, and subscribing.
love
If you
you.
guys want to hear more, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and drop a comment down below. I literally asked people to leave a comment so many times, and honestly, it's probably because I'm doing it at the very end, and I appreciate it. And
we really appreciate you guys for watching. If you're still watching, you're a true
if you're watching this far and you really care, and the problem is I'm gonna have to edit an hour and 40. That means
Yeah.
I will have to spend an hour and 40.
I will literally come give you a kiss on your cheek for watching this.
I'll
Long.
give you
Thank
a kiss
you.
on your mouth.
Whoa,
Dude, I will marry you if you watch this whole thing. That includes both of you.
Oh.
If you watch this whole thing, we're getting married. So
All right.
I'm marrying myself because I've got to watch the whole thing to edit it. So thanks for watching, guys.
We love you.
Bye.
Peace.